again for Turning the Tide. Here's your host, Maggie Pascal.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Turning the Tide. I'm so glad you could join us. Hello, and welcome to the Maggie Pascal Show, and welcome to all you in Phoenix, Arizona who are listening in on KNFX.
Join Maggie Pascal on her live talk radio program that explores issues that impact our lives, society, and culture. From the newest trends to the latest books, to the world of politics, Maggie specializes in provocative guests and stimulating conversation.
So, denial. It's got to be denial or just a cold, your heart says, I don't care.
Well,
it's got to be one or the other. You see it and you accept it and you don't care, or you're in denial. One of my other authors brought this up, and it was I'm trying to remember which one it was, but it was the same thing that you're saying. It's actually an instinct. It is something that's embedded in us. Sometimes for people to make a change, they have to be extremely unhappy where they are. Did you wait till you got to that point and that pushed you out to make a change? Or did you just see the possibilities? Wow. Oh, these are some stories. Are these in your book?
Oh, yeah.
All right. We're going to be back in just a moment with Norma McCorvey. This is the Maggie Pascal Show. And welcome back. You can hear this in its entirety on at my website, MaggiePascal.com. You wrote a book, so I'm going to write a book, you know?
I hope that's not why we did it. No,
Right.
we're both pulling for each other as well.
Good, and there's nothing wrong with a little competition. But that's a good allegory for when you begin to really notice the death all around you. And how do they handle all of that? I mean, just in a logistical sense of the bodies and where to bury them and how to properly handle everything. Is that handled well? I really want to hear about how you had to change your heart about all this.
If you're tired of talk radio with hosts who just love to hear themselves talk, join Maggie, where you will not only be informed, but entertained with guests across the spectrum. From Sean Hannity, Stephen Covey, to Norma McCorvey. With her infectious laugh and thought-provoking questions, you'll see why in her over 600 interviews, guests bear all to Maggie. Sophisticated, yet down to earth, Maggie is focused on bringing out the best in her guests and her listeners.
We're lit up here with callers, so keep coming, keep trying. I'll try to get everybody in.
Ask a question or share an experience and add to the discussion with America's up-and-coming radio star. The Maggie Pascal Show can be heard on stations in several states. Listen to Maggie live over the internet at MaggiePascal.com, where you can also listen to her archived shows. Talk radio, as it should be.
And I actually saw a baby just on a sonogram about, maybe 3 weeks ago.
Like you were saying earlier about permission.
Yes.
Give yourself the permission to say, yes. Yes.
What somebody else has been through or going through doesn't invalidate what you're going through.
Oh, that's just so true.
And perfectly, not due to August, but perfect little feet and toes and the whole thing. Mm-hmm. Eyes, and he had his hands up in front of his face and moving. And we are talking to TJ Waters, and he's telling us about the CIA and what it was like to be accepted and trained for a year there. So you knew exactly what it was.
Of course I did. Everybody in the abortion industry knew or knows that it's a baby.
And the rest of you, tune in Sunday night, WCBM 7 to 8 for my show. It'll be better than the Super Bowl. And have a wonderful week. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.